I worked at a job that they called me Big A. They could not get our mind right. Hey, Big A. That's what they called me.
Was it a bunch of whites?
No, it was white people telling me Big A. Yeah. Another one called me a mayor because they couldn't get our mind. Hey, mayor.
Hey, mayor.
For real.
All right, well, we're here to have some conversation, man. Welcome to His Blunt. I'm Burner,
Greetings, Armand.
and we have a special guest, Mr. Robert Speed Hill. Tell me your name. Mr. Speed. Yes. Good friend. We've been friends for a long time. When do we meet? Oh, what? It's in the odds. I hate when people call it the odds. The 2000s. Anything that's the OOs, they call them the odds.
But yeah, super.
2000s. Was it like...
Earlier than that, I don't know.
It was not. No, it wasn't in the 90s. We met somewhere in the 90s, 2000s, early rap era.
When you started doing shows in Cleveland?
98. Yeah, so it had to be Rhythm Room. Yeah. Rhythm Room. The old years.
Late 90s.
Yeah. Okay, so we look at each other back. Man, we old, bro.
Yeah.
Because somebody born in 97 is about to be 30.
Yeah, that hurts. That hurts.
So, we're here to talk because we're married men. You know what I'm saying? And this show, if I ain't gonna. I'll edit it out if you ain't watched it. You ain't watched our show before, right?
I watched that show.
You watched that show? Oh. Or you just watched some shorts? Some people will say I watched the show and then I've been like, what? Well, I think some of the short. It's fine. You're familiar with our show.
Yes.
Okay. We try to have a safe haven for men, to have conversations about relationship topics, because this is my second marriage. I'm newly again married. I was married once before, took a long hiatus of singledom, and then got married again a year and some change ago. Y'all been married. I know he's 19, going on 19 years.
Yeah, going on 19. 20, going 22.
You been married. So I actually knew you before you got married.
Yeah.
And then but you was in the throes of it, probably around that time. You got married in like 03-ish?
04.
04, wow.
So it's your 98.
Yeah, exactly.
Your 98 when I got married.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, so being married that long, is crazy because I initially got married in 2000, so I think about that shit a lot. Like, if I stayed married, I'd be in...
How long did that first one last?
4 years. 3.5, but 4 years total.
How long did it last? How long was it good last?
Good. It was only good for 2.
Okay.
And then
how long?
I was married for officially 4 years. In those years that y'all have been married and stuff, you've learned. I'm sure you've learned some shit. Yeah. And I don't think you and your wife have ever argued. I don't think. I think y'all have had a perfect marriage because that's what I've seen. I don't know your life. So in my eyes, you ain't never had no beef with your wife. Y'all get perfectly married for the last 21. And I'm sure if she sees this, she probably bust out laughing. You have had the perfect marriage for 23 years, correct?
Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah.
Pristine.
Well, y'all still together.
Yeah, we good. We good?
It's crazy to hear you say the same shit.
That's my man and them.
20 years later, y'all just be like, yeah, we cool.
Yeah, we good.
That's my name.
That's how we
Y'all still in love, though, right?
Yeah.
Do you have to convince yourself?
Conviction in what way? About saying that?
Like, okay.
You want me to say it a different way?
No, I want you to say how you feel it. I just want to know when you're 20 years in, like...
Are you in fear right now?
In fear?
Yeah.
No, just inquisitive. Because
You sound like a dude that's scared right now. Like,
no.
what am I sound like
Here's the thing.
18 years from now?
Because I could have been 20-something years married right now. But I ain't. You know what I'm saying? But I think about it. If I was my divorce. So...
Are y'all cool? Yeah, let's take a step back. Are y'all cool?
Me and the ex?
Yeah. No. Not at all.
We're not cool. But we're not cool. If that makes sense.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All
Like,
right,
we're cordial. We ain't, like, if I see her, I want to slap her face. I mean, I might want to.
Y'all co-parent. That's about it.
Well, our
the
kids
kids
grown,
grown,
so we
exactly.
ain't got to
That's
do
where it-
nothing.
that's how far
We
it goes.
co-grandparent.
Yeah, that's how far it goes.
Yeah. But that's it. We don't talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, ever since the kids graduated, it's like, we don't talk. You know what I'm saying? And when we have talked, it's just been quick, brief conversation.
I think the reason why I asked you that is because, like, people look at marriage different than like a friend. Like, okay, so like, you got a boy you was cool with when y'all was kids, and then your relationship is somebody you knew for 20 years.
Yeah.
So somebody you knew for 20 years, is your relationship like it was when y'all first met? Maybe, maybe not. Probably not.
Right.
So when you ask something like, y'all perfect and how you feel about it.
You're saying as relationships grow, but see,
I
I think there's a difference though if somebody's in my life every day versus not. Like, there's dudes I've known since elementary school and high school. Like Michael Summers is probably my oldest friend.
Mm-hmm.
Known him for 40 years. Mm-hmm. Right? Met him at 9 years old. So yeah, whatever that math is. And we don't talk, like, me and him have barely talked to each other. We're friends.
Are you friends? Now, when I say
Like,
friends,
me and him were really good friends in elementary school. And then and in high school.
Childhood friends.
Yes, and then childhood friends. Once college hit and all that stuff, it just became one of those things where my life went with my life, his life went with his life. So when we see each other, it's, hey, what's up, bro? We blah, 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 catching up, blah, blah, blah. We're all, but it's like, we're not, there's nothing but our childhood friendship that keeps us connected. You've been married. Y'all been with this person. So if you've been with somebody, that becomes either your best friend or someone you just dealing with, or, you know what I'm saying? That's why I ask these questions. They're not a fear. It's just like, after 20 years of marriage, or plus, because I know how my parents been together 50 years. Mm-hmm. And it's one of those, where am I going? You know what I'm saying?
I know a lot of that.
She ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. So we together.
I know a lot of those.
It's a fate. It's like it's a default relationship. Not that my parents don't love each other, but you understand what I'm saying. When people are together for a long time, it becomes default.
You say you come with emotions or something?
No, they love each other and they take care of each other because they've grown together to be that way. So there's like, till death do us part don't become one of those things where it's a heartfelt, I'm going to love you forever. It becomes I'm too old to find anything else. You know what I'm saying? Like, at this point, it's me and you. So I'm asking, does that happen in the 20-year range? Because both of y'all be like, you're good.
No, I don't know if it's nowhere near I'm too old to find anybody else. Or you're too old to find anybody else. It's a thing of, for me at least, I'm thinking in the future. And how is my life going to be once everything starts slowing down?
Sure.
And who's going to be right there with me when all of this starts slowing down? So I needed to secure that.
So that, you gotta secure that bag.
Secure that bag.
Oh,
yeah, secure it. You know what I mean? I had to do my research. I had the pen and paper. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Checked off BB. You know
That's hilarious.
Yeah, man. You got that's my thing though.
So your thing as far as staying with somebody is more of a, I shouldn't say more, but it's a security thing. It has a lot to do with security.
It's security, but it's also a happiness thing too, because you cannot be around someone that
Well, that's a
not
good question.
make you happy.
Do you agree with what he's saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think, well, I mean, like everybody, every 20 years, 15, 20, 30 years, they ain't all the same.
You're right. And you don't get there without some kind of adversity somewhere.
I mean, I think, like, for me, it's about me and my wife. I think the biggest thing for us is we like to be around each other.
Y'all enjoy each other's company.
Yeah. So it's like, and it was that before we got married.
Got you.
So I know my wife since she was 12 and I was 13. So
I was about to ask. She was 12 and you were. I mean, I was 22, but I mean, we was in the same neighborhood. Times were different. Okay, no, 12 and 13. That's okay. So y'all know each other, but then when did y'all start dating? Like after high school?
No, we was boyfriend girlfriend around that time. But then,
oh, you high school sweetheart at this all the way through?
no.
Oh, okay. It was some breaks and back and forth.
Yeah.
And then met back up at whatever age, and then like, oh, I remember where I used to go with you. You was always a nice girlfriend.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
But so it was like we was always cool like that anyway.
Okay.
So you could have those kind of marriages where it's like we friends with benefits, or you could have those kind of like that what we just talking about.
Yeah.
That comfort thing, like you do these many things in a way that's better than me, so we kind of
Compliment.
Yeah, compliment each other, and we like each other.
And you like each other.
I mean, I think that's the big thing though. Like if you talking about like I don't do that roommate thing, and I do see people doing that.
Yeah, live together because it's convenient, money, all that shit tied in together, kids. Yeah.
I don't know if I couldn't stand on marriage like that.
You wouldn't stay just because like
that required too many other things. Because now you looking like, well, this thing is convenient, but I don't really like you like that. So now I got to go out here and find somebody I do like, which causes me to have to start trying to figure out how I can like you.
How I can like do that.
And circumvent you knowing that I got somebody that I really do. Like, that's too much.
Well, that takes me to one of the questions I had on my list. What is the best ways to avoid your wife finding out about your side chick?
That's funny. Yeah. If we start talking, you start taking notes. Like, hell, buy out of this question.
Give me tips on how your wife ain't never found out about your side chick. Is that not a good? Okay, I'm sorry.
Have your side chick have the same name as your wife.
Oh, all right. You got to find with the same. So when you call the name.
Yeah.
You tripping.
If she see your phone ringing, it's her name.
And it's her name?
What's wrong with your phone? Something's going on crazy.
Can you check your phone? That's crazy. That's crazy.
How you do that?
Your phone wild. Let me end this call.
Yeah, let me go get that.
My wife has a very unique name, so it was very. Ain't your wife too? What? Ain't nobody mimicking that name. Just playing wives.
That's funny.
We will never reveal those secrets. No, but you did mention something about happiness. Is male happiness really like? Because I hear a lot that we've talked about this before, where our peace is our happiness. So is there such thing as happiness, or is it just get to the point where we can find our peace? Because I don't feel like, I don't know. Tell me if there's 20 years down the line, is there happiness for real? Or are you just settled in where you're at and you found a way to find peace? You feel what I'm saying? Like your wife gonna be her, and you're like, okay, I can't. Because that's how I feel like my dad is a lot. My dad has accepted my mom as who she is, and just like, I'm just gonna find my peace regardless.
Like, well, I think I'm laughing because I think in certain ways, the peace is the happiness. So, like, you find peace, like, oh my God, I found some peace.
Yeah. So you're happy. But that's what I'm saying. Is that what you equate to it? Because you can, where you find the peace is where you find it. Here's the thing. My happiness is in the peace, but I'm saying, like, when you don't have the peace, it's like if she's arguing with you about stuff, or y'all going through dumb shit where you don't have peace. What I'm saying is, after 20 years, is the happiness finding your peace? Or is it like, she's finally acting right?
Acting right.
Yeah. Do they ever finally act right? I guess that's the real question.
But you got to remember this too. I think one of the things of finding the peace is that you've also got a woman that accepts your weirdness. You know what I'm saying? That accepts your quirks and shit like that. That accepts when you leave this out, when you sleep, when you do this and do that. You know what I mean? So then you gotta have a little trade off and be like, all right, well, she accepts that for me. You know what? I can let that. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I can let. But it gets to a point where you get at your wits end with the shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, hey, listen, I gotta say something about this now. You know what I mean? Like this or that. But a lot of it is, hey, she accepts a lot of my dumb stuff and my nerd shit. And, you know, she'll come home and I bought a Venus flytrap and shit. You know what I mean? Like, look, I want to see if people.
Say,
Like, I got one growing now. Yeah, I got one growing now. She be hating it. You know what I mean? But I'm like, yo, watch it eat the fly. You know what I'm saying? So, you got, you know,
it's crazy. You tickle this little thing right here. Watch,
man. I'm telling you, for real. I got that in the pitcher plant trying to grow them and shit. She just be looking at him like,
what's your Venus flytrap? Everyone has one. So what is your Venus flytrap?
I don't know. It would probably be that what I think that is yours. Mm-hmm. Probably be the music, man. The music and the tech.
She's always allowed you to be that guy without any issues.
She came in to that guy, so you can't.
She never tried to change.
Yeah,
but that was the issue with me and my first wife. She didn't believe in the music, and that was a big issue with us. You know, because the music wasn't bringing in money back then. You know, we was doing it. I mean, we still doing it out of love, but it wasn't. You know, we weren't shopping it to no big stations. You know what I'm saying? So that was finding someone to love your passion is important. That recognize your creativity is very important.
How old were you then, though?
First wife, we got married in 2000, met in 99, so 23, 24.
Yeah, and you got to remember that too. Like, I just thought about that, man. Like, if your passion was music back then, that's fine, but that was her first kid. So, you know what I mean? I can see now why she's like, oh, I don't believe you because...
Honestly, I understood a lot of what she feared as far as me being not, you know what I'm saying? Because it got to a point where I was corporate America man when she first met me. That was probably a big reason why she met me. Yeah. But then I didn't want to do that no more. I'm not a corporate. I hated going to HR meetings. I hated meetings about meetings. I fell asleep in them. I hated all that. I just hated meetings. So I got to a point where I didn't want to do it anymore, and I stopped doing it. She lost respect for that. She didn't.
You want to know why, though? You want to know why? Because I can sit there and say, and I've heard this before, I hate this job.
Yeah.
But I love my family.
Yeah. And they suffer for it for their family.
Suffer for it.
Yeah, nah, I wasn't on that. See, I got the artistic brain, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I want to be free. I need to be happy.
You got the starving artist.
Yeah, I got the starving artist. We gonna starve while I create these.
So before, like, this happened before or after your child was born? Like, your desire to get out of the corporate life happened before or after y'all had a kid?
During. It was during.
Oh,
because we had the first kid. I got married in 2000. Jess was born in 01. And so, and then Jamel was born in 02. And then at the end of 02 is when I had got laid off. I was with a company that laid me off. They were doing cutbacks and all that stuff. And this was like on the heels of, I got fired from the previous job. And then I left the job before that. But I just really didn't like, I was in HR, man. I was an HR specialist, generalist. I recruited. I did all the HR stuff, and I hated it. The only thing I liked about it is I knew everybody's business. You know what I'm saying? I knew what you got paid. I knew, you know what I'm saying? I knew all the business of people. You know what I'm saying? People got in trouble. I'm like, oh, they on some trash. I knew that type shit, but I hated it, man. It was just not my personality to be, you know what I'm saying, a corporate dude. So,
yeah, nosy job.
Yeah. So when I got the opportunity, and I ain't gonna say I got the opportunity, I actually just took the opportunity after I got laid off of that last job to say, you know what, I'm not doing this no more. I'm gonna find something that's going to tickle my fancy. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna make me, you know, also give me time to do music. Because I was, you know, my production bug hitting like 97. So I was, you know, trying to figure that part out. You know what I'm saying? Trying to do all that. So.
Similar experience, but
like your wife, she accepted, or did y'all have to struggle with the music thing when you was, you know, because you was doing it at the times I was doing it, late 90s.
Yeah. So what happened? My situation was, so I was co-running a record label, right?
Okay.
So at the same time during this, like 9/11 happens.
9/11 happens. Yes.
And 9/11 happens. Company I was working for, I've been there for years, and I was just kind of coasting through that job. I'm like, yo, I'm working like second shift and then first shift, and I'm coasting through that because my label was my real passion.
Yeah, you trying to get this label up and going.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah, I'll get y'all 8 and lose my number.
Yeah.
So that's how I was functioning, And then 9/11 happened. The company kind of crashed, and then I got laid off. And people was crying and shit, and I'm like, this might be the best. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, God pushing me forward towards this certain path. This might be the best thing that ever happened to me. So in my mind, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna take this money they gave me and really see what I could do with that 8 hours I was giving them.
Okay.
Putting that towards trying to get, my label where it needed to be.
Right.
And it was some action happening. We had some things working. But eventually you gotta make some money.
You got yeah. Kids was coming at the time? Yeah.
Yeah, my daughter was here.
Okay.
So I got this little girl and I'm laid off, and I end up more than anything, like I'm actually doing stuff, but I'm like a stay-at-home dad at the same time.
I was 03. That was me.
Now you talking about
that was me in 03.
You talking about something that it was displeasurable for me, but like women look at that in a different way than men do. Women be like, I wish I could stay home with my kid. Like that, man. Like
that wasn't my ex-wife. She wasn't. Why ain't you working? Man?
No. I'm saying like
that was
like her. Like she wished that she could have had that time.
Oh, well, so you're working and she's staying at home and she's being the home. Yeah, I see what you're saying. But because she was working and you at home, she kind of had some resentment on that type shit.
No, she didn't resent it, but she wished it could have been the other.
Sure.
But like I wasn't pleased with it. Like I didn't like being a stay-at-home dad. I did like it didn't have anything to do with my daughter at all.
It just you as a man was like, I need to be out here.
I need to be getting it some kind of way. Yeah. So it was like, that it was killing me. So we was a little bit out about that. But so to your point though, I ended up going back to work. So it was like it was out of necessity, but also out of I'm kind of killing myself a little bit at a time. Being in this situation, like this is out of my comfort zone.
And that's one thing that a lot of us that musically, because I know you played the piccolo for a while, and your piccolo thing never really took off.
Well, we were gambling and shit. Just used to call me Piccolo Pete. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Gambling took out. Exactly. It was a whole thing.
Yeah, split the 8.
That's crazy out there.
Split, that's all you had to do.
I heard about that piccolo coach.
Yeah, piccolo coaches out there. So I understand on your side. But as people who was trying to do music back in the day, it was crazy because you couldn't convince a girl that you was serious about it. You know what I'm saying? At least I couldn't. And if it wasn't really making any traction, because you said you had a label. We had no label. We had a bunch that went to a studio and we was trying to do shows enough to see if somebody would catch on. Maybe an A&R from somewhere would say, hey, I like those guys. Or, you know what I'm saying? Maybe somebody
trying to get signed.
Trying to get signed was the thing. And it's like, that wasn't happening. A&Rs ain't coming to Cleveland, or at least not to where we was at. You know what I'm saying? And then it was like, all right, well, maybe we need to. And so again, but again, because it was a passion, it wasn't for money. I just kept with it. So I always said, once my divorce happened, I'm going to find women who enjoy my creative side. Mm-hmm. My creativity has to be something that she falls in love with first, and not my money earning making potential. You know what I'm saying? Which, most women want a money earning man. They don't want no man living off the salt of the earth, especially if there's children involved. So I get it, but it's hard because you can't convince them if you ain't making no money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I do applaud the fact that, your wife stuck through that. And I'm sure y'all had some issues going through those situations, you know what I'm saying? But she still supports you. I mean, you still do music to this day, and she ain't never said you too old for the shit.
No.
No.
My wife's a hip hop head though.
She said it's a head, so she enjoys it. That's dope. Let me ask this question. Can your wife be cool with somebody that you're not cool with?
I don't think that could happen, because even people that I'm not cool with and I became cool with later on, she was like, no, I'm still not fucking with him.
All right, well, let me give you my scenario. I got into it with my neighbor, right?
That neighbor over there?
Yeah, this guy over here.
All right.
With the camera watching.
Yeah.
Like, I know you talking about me. I know you talking about me.
I got into my neighbor a few weeks ago over some bullshit. He got mad over some grass in his yard, which he could have just called me and said something about it, but he didn't. He reacted like a dumbass. So, whatever. So I don't speak to this neighbor at this point. You know what I'm saying? Fuck him.
She speak to him?
Well, what? Hi.
Oh my goodness.
Pisses me.
That's funny.
Now, here's my thing. Am I to tell her she can't? Oh, you can take it to like family members. If I'm mad at a family member, or if you mad at a family member, let's just say cousin, uncle, aunt, whatever, your mother then pissed you off. Is it okay for your wife to go be friendly with them people? Or she needs to be, I feel like she need to be beefing with you. And if once your beef gets settled, then yes.
You know, so
if I got beef, we got beef.
Blood out.
Yeah. Is that a wrong way of thinking?
Well, here's what I always tell my wife and everything. It's like, you need not a ride or die, but a ride or wait a minute, let's think about this type of woman. I mean, what she is. My wife is that person. She'll ride with me, and then she'll be like, hey, wait a minute,
let's think
about this now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? She's not like, fuck it. Even, you've heard people say, I'm riding with you even if you're wrong.
No. Tell me I'm wrong.
Oh, yes. You know what I'm saying? That's the
but not in the moment. See, there's something I had an issue with. Ride with me, even if I'm wrong, to me means in the moment. So if I'm in the moment wrong, I don't need you. Like if there's other people around, don't check me in front of company. But not that it happens, but I'm just saying.
In the moment wrong, it's like, you done smacked this dude in the wheelchair upside his fucking head. Yeah. And you expect her to ride with you at that moment?
Yes.
Like, like, when I'm winning.
Yeah. But both y'all, can you kick him? I kick him. Then, if I was wrong later,
tell me that in the house.
Tell me that in the house.
While we cleaning up all the blood.
Man, we shouldn't have did that. That's what you should have did. What you said. You just let me ride along
I got
that.
my wife to stop me, and she'll like,
no, I know
we should have did.
Am I wrong for thinking that way?
Yes.
Why?
She got to tell you to calm down.
Me.
She was like, hey, calm down. It don't need to even go that route. You know what I mean? You tripping and it ain't worth the fall. You know what I'm saying? For real.
I got a little different take on it. I mean, I see where you going. I don't agree with you, but I see where you going with it.
Okay, so there's never been a scenario where you had some beef with somebody and you were like, she need to be mad at him too.
No. So my thing is, you don't have to hate everybody I hate, but
don't like them.
Don't invite me to the match. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So like, if whoever, family, friends, or whatever, like I don't expect for you to be mad at Margaret because I don't like Margaret.
Yeah, if Margaret did something to me that pissed me off, legitimate. Margaret did some legitimate bullshit to me.
Margaret did some legitimate bullshit to me.
And you also, as my wife, feels like that was up what she did.
My expectation for my wife is
fuck Margaret.
No, I got two
fuck
expectations.
Peggy, whatever you call her.
To me, she don't have I'm saying fuck Margaret. You don't got to. But I'm saying like
she can't be nice.
Now like next month, Margaret having a cookout.
She can't go.
No, see, I ain't on that. Like,
yeah, I just won't go.
Yeah, I don't need that. Like, I'm not going.
Yeah, but she can. Even though she know Margaret did you wrong. She did something. Let's say you gave Margaret $500 and she never paid you back.
Bring me a plate. Even though Margaret ain't paying my motherfucking money, but her potato salad's pretty good.
No,
she
can't be cool with them, bro. That's
especially if
so this reversing. You can't be cool with somebody she don't like.
You have to think too. How long have y'all this Margaret person? Did you know Margaret before her?
You're adding too much nuance.
That's
to
what I'm saying. No, it's the same.
Too much nuance, man.
Well, my second thing was, well, number one, I ain't going to Margaret cookout, but number two is only my expectation of you is that you ain't acting like this shit didn't happen.
And going to Margaret's cookout is acting like it didn't happen.
Not necessarily.
It's what is it? What could it be?
Well, my expectation is that if you go on the Marcus cookout,
get my money.
Get your money.
Yeah, if Margaret owes me money, that's a scenario. Margaret owes me money.
I'm like, wait. And I had nuances. I had on the nuances.
But I'm just speaking of night terms.
Margaret don't just owe you money. Margaret owe
us money. That's where I'm at.
That's what you have
she
to say.
She don't just owe me money.
But
she owe
you have to keep
money.
saying that though. You don't can't say.
So that's all I'm saying.
Get our money.
Well, I'm
gonna go when we come home. I'm gonna need my chips. Is what you saying.
No,
you don't even want her dealing with Margaret. No,
don't f with Margaret, because Margaret and honestly, it's the same with me. My wife had beef with one of her aunts. She called mommy, but one of her aunts, right? And during that beef with her aunt, I didn't f with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I would see whatever, I had beef because she had beef because what she did.
When did you see this aunt though?
Like just out and about or whatever. Just it would be times when I was saying just. Or it would be times where it would. It's not often, but all I'm saying is,
okay. So I think
she had beef, and because she had beef, I can't sit here and be all auntie this or whatever because she's beef. Like you did her wrong, you did us wrong.
I think the difference. Okay, so I think the scenario make a difference.
The scenario makes a difference.
So her and auntie don't see eye to eye. They said some live shit to each other, whatever it is, and now they beefing. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
But you know auntie was wrong.
But I know
she told you the story. She told you the story, and you like, man, auntie tripping.
But that's okay. So that's different than like auntie throw the sanitizer out the bathroom. Now we got a problem because auntie came to our house. And
so you're saying her beef with auntie should stay as her beef with auntie, and you shouldn't be.
I'm saying it's content specific. If it's something that's just like y'all talk to each other crazy,
yeah.
Then I'm not lowering myself for that beef. But if you tell me like something happened that's significant,
yeah.
If I'm beefing with Margaret because Margaret tried to set you up with her cousin. Yeah, we both should have a problem.
Yes, exactly.
But if it was just some bullshit,
I don't like Margaret because and I'm sorry, Margaret, whoever you are, you know what I'm saying, you taking strays right now, Peggy, whatever you are.
What is this instance though? And this is a real life scenario though. My wife had a little beef with a couple of her family members at one point. But two things in this whole thing. One, my wife was actually wrong in the scenario. You know what I mean?
Okay, but did you ride with your wife?
Well, the thing was, I had no choice because I don't just show up at the family spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if she's not going, I'm not going.
Sure.
So what happens is I end up seeing one of her family members, but the husband, and we have no beef. We're not. You know what I mean? He's just married to her family. I'm married to her family.
Yeah.
We both like, what's up? We are. Yeah. Hey, man. I don't know what's going on with them. I don't either, man. This and that. And this. We was cordial as hell. Then I seen the lady. Hey, I gave her. Hey, look.
Yeah, you could be cool with the person's spouse if I think if it's a removal, you could be cool with the spouse.
Come on, man. Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying.
So there's a lot of emphasis in there.
One time removed.
Yeah. Got to be one time removed.
And I know that sounds contradictory because I'm saying no, you can't be cool with my wife.
Yeah. See,
we got beef with you.
I need you to write down everybody on this cat bloodline.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Because they no conversations with none of y'all no more.
So we was cool. It was like nothing was happening with the
but what
nigga in the relationship there.
What if he was like, man, until they get shit straight, we can't be.
I don't know if he would do that. You know what I'm saying? But because then it's like this is family and family never gonna go away. So you know how awkward it's gonna be from now on that I seen you and you said that. You know what I mean?
So let's take it to the next thing. What's the rule on phones? Okay, the ticket thing just happened with Tigger and the phone. Did you see it? You saw it? You seen the thing with Tigger?
Oh yeah.
And that was his wife, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess, when it comes to phones, is there a privacy thing that wives and husbands should have?
Hell yeah.
That like your study, like she shouldn't just carte blanche be trying to go through your phone.
I mean, you can, but you'll be sorry.
You gonna find what you're looking for.
You'll be sorry.
And it might not be good, but here's my thing. I know I'm not cheating. I know I'm not doing anything inappropriate when it comes to my phone and things that I do. But if you go in my phone, I'd be just like what he's doing. I ain't gonna be like, don't let it fine, you know what I'm saying? I'd be like, give me my phone.
Right. And that's my thing. Like, I ain't never like wife, brother, sister, cousin, mother. I ain't never go through my mom's drawers.
Well, I did my parents doing
I don't want to see nothing that I don't want to see.
Yeah.
Like, they don't gonna look like when you go looking for stuff, you deserve to get disappointed.
You deserve to get disappointed, yes.
And I feel like even if like you talking about the phone thing, you know, with Tigger phone, like whether he has something on his phone or not, which I mean, he's famous, he probably got
something on his phone.
His deal probably look crazy as fuck.
Right, but that ain't for you to look at.
It ain't for you to look at, or like really like if that is the tenor of your marriage,
then it's
already
bullshit anyway. Yeah.
Bullshit already.
Because you already got trust issues that you want to take a dude phone.
The thing is though, Tigger, first off, Mr. Tigger, that's one of those things where you should have done your research on the women that you were shacking up with. Because I don't know if
Ain't
y'all...
they married?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I don't know if y'all know about her ex-husband had just gotten custody of the kid, but then the kid mysteriously came up missing.
And she is a kidnapper. There's some more other shit going on with that. A
whole lot of shit going on with that, man. Like,
nah, I ain't hear that part.
Yeah, that's something like, you know,
But damn that situation. Phone.
That's you gotta know. Like with phones and me, my wife can look through my phone. There's really nothing really there on that phone.
Burner.
Let me see your phone. You be like, there you go.
The free page.
Scroll through that.
Wrong one.
Absolutely nothing.
There you go. Ain't no call since 1980.
Like, okay,
This starts at
this is the way I would describe it. Like, I could hand my wife my phone and she can look at some stuff.
Right.
If I gave her my phone, like, I wouldn't be sitting there like.
You wouldn't be nervous about what she's looking at.
Yeah, there you go.
But now, if I came in the crib and she was,
and she just eating, and she like, oh, oh, you thought she was killed?
I have all kind of problems with that. So it ain't to me. It ain't even about the content.
It's just about the purpose behind what you're doing. Yeah. So and I feel the same way. I think privacy is good because I to this day don't even go like when they say get something out their purse. I bring them their purse.
Me too.
Because no, I'm not digging in your purse to get anything.
I can't find it.
And it's I can't find it. I'm gonna be bringing you this anyway.
I can't find it. I'm sorry.
But I mean, a scenario like you know how mad I would be if I dug my hand in my wife's purse and got stabbed by a safety pin. You know how outraged. Why sit there?
Purses are that's not a good idea. Men
purses are alternate universes, man.
Yeah, it is.
You fit
all that stuff in there. But that's her private space. Here's the thing.
That's true. That is.
I believe in privacy. I've never had the curiosity of looking through a woman's phone. And I'm sure. Here's my thing.
Let me change that. I do have one curiosity, but it ain't like out of like nosy. It's out of like, so all women be talking about, y'all women be talking about these dudes that be sending y'all pics and stuff like that.
You want to know how she handled
I'm curious if that shit real or if it's just like it's like Bigfoot or something like it.
Oh, when they say every woman gets
pictures, like and I wonder how. That's a good question though. Like, how do you deal?
And how do they deal?
How do you deal with people like, yo, remember me from such and such?
Check it out.
Yeah.
Like, how do you deal with that?
Used to do. And here's my thing. My wife might get some, but I expect her to deal with that. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like I would look stupid. Damn, he sure got a big one. Why this what you like? You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't like this. He was stuffing.
Why you say he sure got a big one?
Yeah, he was stuffing you up. This is what you was reminiscing of all this. I ain't got all this.
I ain't never had the urge to send nobody no pic like that. So like I'm more so curious than this specific pic.
Now did your wife ever say she does get unsolicited?
I don't remember her ever mentioning that like that.
I think that's love if she doesn't tell you that either. I honestly, that goes to my next point.
That
I
would
think
bring up
honestly,
a bunch of issues though. She'd be like, "Hey, I got." Then you sitting there.
Hey, don't ever say this to my wife again.
Yeah, then
it's
you
too
into
much.
it with this person. Then it's like, you know what?
It's
if
too
you
much.
deal with it correctly, then we have no issues. You know what I'm saying?
And that's where I'm at. Let you deal with your own things, because I do believe women do get flirted with a lot more than men. You know what I'm saying? Married or not married, even dude gonna shoot a shot just to see. You know what I'm saying? Because
that's happened before.
Yeah.
Like,
just to see.
That's happened
My
before.
wife told me she didn't have to show the ring to the man who was driving the car.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Trying to get shoes on going on a walk.
They don't care. They don't care. And then they'll throw this too. Me too.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's do this at the private. So the thing is, it's like, yeah, I think privacy is a big deal. Being in somebody's phone, honestly, like you said, it brings up a whole nother thing about trust. And that gives me this next question. Now, and I've asked this before, and I want to know your opinion. Is honesty always the best policy?